Hey, what's going on, y'all? And
Hi, everyone.
this is Colton, and I'm Dad. That works for me. And guess what, y'all? I got my cup of coffee. But anyway, and y'all get it if y'all see the last review of Cup. But anyway, so I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to let him do the talking, and I'm just going to watch.
Okay, this video is going to be something really different, and that is, me and my dad are going to do our first reaction video of my YouTube channel, of my very first YouTube video. And the reason why I'm doing this is so that I can show y'all how far I've come. Because if you've been seeing my recent videos, I've gotten a lot better at talking.
So yes, this has helped, and it started, what, 2.5 years ago?
No, 2 years.
Two. I think it kind of runs together now since. But anyway, 2 years. I asked him. I said, "What do you want to do?" And before that, we got to back up because we were watching Transformer reviewers before then. So the deal is like I said, I knew the material. I know Colton knows the material, and we knew where we could get a hold of a lot of material to review. Before this channel, Colton would, and I don't know what happened, but during middle school he just stopped talking. It was like a switch, and we didn't understand what happened. It was just different. It was like, what happened? So anyway, that's near here or there. But I told him then, I was like, Colton, if you, when I asked him, I said, Colton, what do you want to do? And you tell him.
If y'all already know, I want to do a YouTube channel to entertain people.
Yes, entertain, and with the Transformers and stuff like that. Nothing taken real seriously. Like I said before, this world's full of serious stuff. If you could just break away for whatever length of time and just enjoy and relax for the here and now, that's important too. Don't get me wrong, the rest of the stuff's important, but the stuff's always going to be there. You just break away for 5-10 minutes, whatever, and just relax and enjoy. So anyway, that's when Colton told me. He says that he wants to do reviews of Transformers. And then I said, then it just popped to me. I was like, you know this material. Colton knows today's material, but I know the past material of the G1 and where it originated from, and my past history and experience with the cartoon to the toys to the I could tell you exactly where I was at when I watched Transformers the movie, and that's a story all in itself for another time, not now. So anyway, I told him then, I was like, okay, Colton, if you want to do this, you have to start talking.
Right.
You do not have a choice. You have to find your voice again. In order for him to find his voice, he has to talk. He has to get it out. So this way the audience and the people who are watching can understand. So It has been a long road. It has helped. We're looking for better things to come with this channel. And Colton has gotten a lot better. And I've been able to enjoy the time that I've spent doing these with him. Because like I've said in the past in another video, this is something worth money can never, there's no price as far as money or anything like that. That's not even an option. What's important to me is spending time, having quality time with my son, me and him, enjoying this experience, being able to laugh and joke, and just have fun with it, not being too oversimplistic or taking it super serious, Now, don't get me wrong, we want y'all to know how Transformers transform and stuff like that, but as far as this right here, this is what I love. I love spending time with my family and being there, and so what we did is Colton told me he wanted to do a. Go ahead, tell him.
A first reaction video of my very first YouTube video. And I made this video back in 2019. Now it's 2022.
Yeah, so we've treaded some ways, we've treaded some miles with this, and we still got a long ways to go. There's still a lot more options for this channel, and the directions and stuff like that. And but it's. I'll be honest with you, I see it more than just a channel. I wanted to be able to encourage families out there that are dealing with
autistic kids.
Right, children.
Like me.
That's what I'm hoping for, is that this channel would help, because we didn't know. We were just shooting in the dark. We just said, okay, let's do it. Let's see. Seeing how it has helped him, and I can honestly say that we have a family that is diverse with autism on the scale, because it's just not my son. It's other issues, and we've been through a lot. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that to the families out there with autistic and dealing with autism and stuff like that. Well, like I said, we can understand, and there's plenty of stories that I can give you from the past. So, but enough of that.
And I still do stutter when I'm trying to say out some of the words, but not so much anymore.
There's a point in time where he's talking, all of a sudden it just stops, and it just, it's like and that's okay.
I just had to take a deep breath and try to say it out.
Yes, because if it goes too fast, and if y'all remember back then when we first started, the way it would help Colton is if he wrote it out. He basically had a script. Okay.
And speaking of the script, I believe some of you may be saying, hey Colton, do you still use a script to help you talk more? Yes, I do. But back then, but not so much now, because I want to see if I can do it without the script. And that's what I did.
Yes, that's what he did. So, I mean, we started, and, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever it takes to help. whatever it takes to help to get from point A to point B. Yes, the scripts, we were using it for a while, and like I said, he's more, and still, off camera, he is still very fanatical about stuff has to be positioned in the way. So, look at me. Just this coffee cup right here that I brought in here, but y'all should have seen the excitement, you know, me just putting it on the counter right here beside the video. You know, he had to come over here, double check, make sure, and double check, and that's okay. That's okay. I had to tell him, I said, Colton, it's fine, and nothing's going to happen.
I just had to make sure that it's not like spilling over anything.
So,
of my equipment.
Over anxious and over I can't put it into words. I can just say that experiencing this has helped me understand myself better, and it's weird because before this I know what my mindset was, but now since we're me and my wife are older adults, and our kids are now basically grown up almost through their teenage years and stuff like that. Well, this one here has, but we still have one. But it's it has opened my eyes. Where before my thoughts were, you know, like anybody else, you know. But that's another story for another time. Right now, it is about the very first review Colton did, and we're going to critique it, and we're going to talk about it, and we're probably going to make some fun of it, and that's okay. That's okay. And whatever Colton wants to put his 2 cents in, and then I'll put my 2 cents in. And yes, when we first started, I'll be honest with you, all we had was a stool, and he made the cardboard box. He made the cardboard box so this way he could have a reviewing station.
Out of pizza boxes.
Out of pizza boxes. There you go. Now, y'all want to know how some of this got started? Was a camera on a pole and a cardboard pizza box with duct tape. Well, actually, yeah, some type of tape.
Gorilla tape.
Okay, Gorilla tape on it to hold it together, and a camera. That's it. I built the reviewing station, and it's got to be redone, but I just took Colton out there to the barn after, what, 5-6 months of doing the cardboard? And I said, let me look around the barn. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I can put together. Because this cardboard box is like, nope, it needs to be updated. Time to update. So I actually found this little bench, and then I knew I had the wood right there in the barn, so I just started putting it together, and then I screwed it all in, and then I made sure that each part fit in, and added a big backdrop because I knew that we was coming up with the big Bruticus back then, so I knew that the background had to be white. So that's some of the earlier origins of this channel. This channel is I can't explain it. It's going. It's a lot more things are going to be incorporated into it. I just have to finish getting the logo and other stuff. And so, but like I said, before we turn the camera around and get the review, I see this more than just a toy review. And it's more aimed at the families out there with autism, who are dealing with autism. I want to say that we're on your side. We know because I've seen the different the scale. The scale is big, okay, and I know that it can fall anywhere on that scale. So, but we're on your side, and that's what this channel is about: is giving, in a way, autism a voice to help with the families out there. Because, like I said, it's just not him. It's my daughter and stuff like that. So, you know. But you being a parent, you know, you're caught in the crossfire. And like I said, you're the voice for them. You're all that they have. So, while, you know, it was going through my head, I was like, no, wait a minute. This come to my mind back in 2008. I didn't act on it. I just let it go by. And then when me and my son talked later on down the road, I said that's what he wanted to do. And I said, I will back you 100%. And I will be there. And we will make this work.
Yes. Right.
So that's where we're at today. But all in all, we do want to say thank you. We appreciate y'all. And I know I say it every video, but I mean it. You know, he means it because it means a lot to him. Each subscriber we get, and of course it don't cost nothing, but it helps us. It keeps us on track, lets us know how we're doing as a team, as a son and father, and as to try our best to make autism more out there to help. And later on, there's other things that I want to be doing with this, through this channel, to help. Because there was a time where me and my wife, we just felt lost, and there was nobody else around. But we knew that we couldn't give up, so we didn't. Nobody understood, but we understood. That's all that mattered to us. So anyway, I'm going to shut up and I am going to drink my cup of coffee and let him talk.
So, I think now is like the time to get to the reaction video of my very first YouTube video. So let's head over to the review area and watch the reaction video.
Here we are, y'all. The very first video my son shot and put on YouTube.
And this video is called the SH Figuarts Naruto. So let's watch this. And I will have to turn the volume up all the way. Well, not all the way up. Just enough so that way y'all can hear me. Because I am speaking in like a whisper voice for the entire video. This is... See, you can clearly hear me. The video review of SH Figuarts Naruto Sage 1 version from Naruto. And I am reading off the script. Shippuden
Now this is the second release of...
And this video is 28 minutes long and 51 seconds.
So I can hear you pausing right there, and you're gasping. You're like trying to search for the word. You're trying to put it together. You know what I'm saying? Between the script and the camera, I can see where, you know, you're having that conflict. Because you know that they both have to go on at one time. So you're trying to figure out how you're going to put this together. Okay, go ahead and play.
And I was reading off the script
of Naruto. And this toy is way better than the first release, because the first release of this figure was garbage.
It's garbage. It's garbage.
Yes.
And see, you sound hesitant, like you're scared. You know what I'm saying? You sound hesitant, like you're scared, because you're trying to put it. You're trying to engage, and you're still trying to find out, what is this about? Am I right or wrong? You're trying to figure out. You're reading a script. You're looking at the camera. It's like, this is okay, because your voice even sounds different. You see what I'm saying? Your voice sounds, so you're telling yourself, I must read this script, you know, and trying to look at the camera at the same time. You know,
Right.
go ahead. Add something you want to. Tell them.
Because I hadn't talked in so long ago.
Right.
But now I am.
Right. He didn't talk so long ago, so now he's trying to find the words in his voice, in his octave.
And like you heard from the first release of Naruto, the first release of Naruto was not so good.
Yeah, you said garbage. Yeah, you said, I heard that. You said garbage.
But this one looks exactly like what he does in the anime show.
Now I don't have the first release, and I don't know if I'm gonna get it, so
I probably won't.
onto the figure.
Oh. Sorry about that.
Now he does have some issues, but let's start off with
See, I can hear it right there.
the positives.
Yes.
See, I can.
First off,
Whee! I'm gonna fall. Pizza boxes. Pizza boxes and Gorilla Tape. Kind of looks like a cat. Is that whiskers on his face?
painting on this is much cleaner, and the skull is also nicer than the original.
Bless you. Anyway.
And the orange on his clothes is how it looked like in the anime. Whereas on the original was really, really dark. And also,
Is that his toes?
Yes.
That's his toes, so he's wearing half of a shoe?
Well, he's wearing sandals.
Oh, he's wearing sandals. Okay, thank you.
his power pouch on his backpack is on
I'm trying to get that
a
on.
ball joint.
I was trying to get that on camera without my hand like shaking.
So the pouch comes off of him? Okay.
Yes, but it is also on a ball joint.
Oh, okay.
So that way you can move his leg back a lot better
All right.
without it popping off.
So his leg doesn't get in the way of posability.
See? It doesn't get in the way.
But on the original, does not have that ball joint. So when you're trying to move the leg back and forth, it's going to keep falling off.
Well, you just need to do something about that.
But this one still has that issue. But as you can see, it's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. This is where the figure drops. Boom. Now, we was using the same camera to do this, right? The camera
Yes.
we have now? Yes. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Nothing's changed.
And you could hear some of the page flippings from the script.
So I think that's about it for the positives. Now for some of the negatives. First off,
He's got toes. I think I want to count 3 toes.
the painting on his toes are really, really sloppy.
Really sloppy. Leisure.
Yes, the paint apps on his toes are really sloppy.
Yeah, I'm counting about what, 3 toes? That's what I'm saying, 3 toes.
But the first release of the Naruto version, they took their time to like paint each individual toes. But here, they just like put a whole glob of paint.
Them toe thieves.
I think they just like put a whole glob
See?
of paint.
The whole glob right there.
But on the original toy, they took their time to paint his individual toes.
Individual toes.
Why can't they do it with this figure?
And it's getting really blurry
I don't know.
for a little bit.
And another problem with this figure is some of the articulation on his chest is limited. So beware of that. And speaking of articulation,
See, you're having.
Let's get into that.
You're trying to figure out how all this you're gonna make fit, and I can see it because you're having trouble finding your voice, and it's real low. And if I'm right, you didn't want me or Mom or anybody in there. You did this on your own.
Yes, I did.
You did this on your own. You didn't want nobody else in the room. It was just you and the figure.
Because I want to try and keep it quiet without any interruption.
Any interruptions or distractions like Daddy. But anyway. Why does he have lines on his face? Is he part cat? No? I'm just trying to understand.
You're talking about the lines on his...
Yeah, lines on his face. Is he part cat? No? I don't know.
I think that's part of his makeup.
Makeup? Okay.
I didn't watch, like, a lot of the Naruto episodes. I think I've watched some of it, but I have watched some of the movies.
So he just liked the way the character looked. Yes. Sure.
At the head and also the base of the neck.
And I'm now talking about the articulation.
And you can also move his headband side to side.
Side to side.
Like it's blowing in the wind.
Yeah, it's kind of like on a little ball joint kind of deal. Actually, for a figure that size, he did have good articulation. You know.
And also, Figma also has good articulations. And
ball joint on the arm.
That is a really tight ball joint.
Bicep swivel.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like he's on ratchets.
Double jointed elbow.
The wrist. The neck. Even his eyeballs. No, not his eyeballs.
Wrist
Look,
is on a ball joint.
he's on a ball joint.
And the peg is on a swivel. And also a hinge. His hips can shift down for more range on his leg articulation.
Yeah. He kind of looks like a carrot. You know that? It kind of looks like a carrot.
It's his suit.
I know it's a suit, but it kind of looks like a carrot. It's kind of
single jointed knee.
Now, does that single jointed knee kind of look like a double jointed knee to you?
Yeah, kind of. Do you bend the other one? Let's see.
And his feet.
No,
up and down.
Up and down.
But if you rotate the peg and the foot, you can move it side to side.
Move side to side. Okay. Yes.
And finally,
he's got toes, little toes.
A toe joint.
The toe joint. You have to have a toe joint. Well, and all that's with pizza boxes. Those are pizza boxes. Yes.
Hang on, people. Something's wrong with this camera here. Okay, we're back. There was just some technical issues I had to work out for a little bit. But we're back. So now let's continue on.
Now for accessories. And as you can see, for the Sage Mode version, which is the one I have, it comes with less hands and less faces, unlike the regular release. But the only difference with this is it comes with
What was that?
some extra accessories that the original did not.
That was my chair.
Oh.
And that is the included stand.
The included stand.
And it has 3 hinge joints.
Now, do you still have that stand? No?
No.
Okay.
And also, I believe some of y'all also may be saying, hey Colton, do you still have that SH Figuarts Naruto? No. Not anymore. I gave it to like...
The dog. He gave it to the dog. The dog ate it.
I gave it to someone else who's into Naruto, because I'm not like really into Naruto.
This was a first test run.
Here, and here. And you could also...
Boom! There it goes. Hey, we've had that happen a time or two.
And you could also rotate
Even on a real life
the
shoot.
arm.
Y'all, when we shoot, that's coming from next door. But anyway, when we shoot these and stuff like that, it's real deal. It's, you know, Colton's kind of like hesitant, like, should we take that out? And I'm like, no, leave it in there. And like that time with the the transformer where the head popped off, I know that surprised him like it surprised me. I was like, look at this.
What you can do is plug it into these holes here. And to do that, you come underneath here and take out these pegs on the bottom.
They are a bit tricky to do.
That didn't want to come out.
But that side came out a lot easier.
So
there I am trying to get the camera to focus.
Yeah, that's a good shot of the screw. That's an excellent shot of the screw. Oh, wait, there's the base. Okay.
And plug it into.
So what you're basically saying is that there's different ports on there that you can plug the stand in to get different.
The port, or where you remove.
Where you see.
Yes. Yes.
And for the peg.
And for the peg.
You put it underneath. The port where you had the arm into.
The little stand arm.
Little stand. That's a good close-up picture of the duct tape. It is. You can see the graininess and everything in it. Oh, that's good. It was a joke. Yeah. Look at all the hands. And he's laying down on a job.
So now the arm is on
The other side.
The other side. So let's stand him back up. There's no sleeping on the job. Look, he's going to fall forward. Yeah. But remind you now, this is all on a stool. This isn't even on a table. These boxes are balanced on a stool.
and another new thing you get is the resin and shuriken.
The resin.
Which you can plug onto
The stand.
the stand.
The stand. There you go. It looks like a big throwing star. Kinda. Or a windmill.
But it's called the resin shuriken.
Right here.
Ah. You say so. I'll take your word for it.
Using that post
That post.
right there.
Yeah.
Or if you want to pose Naruto on the stand, you get this claw to hold him up. However, it's not like a secure grip. Well, it still does a decent job, but they try.
Because he doesn't have any hole on the back of him where he can plug in that peg.
And the rest of these.
And that's the reason for the grip. Because it's got to have some way to grip. Okay, go ahead.
It's just like on the original figure. First off,
And here I am showing how many hands he comes with.
Man, he's got a lot of hands. I only got 2. He's got like 10. can multitask really well. That many hands.
So he comes with a total of 9 hands.
9 hands, and I said 10. I almost guessed that right.
2 fist hands.
Mm-hmm.
2 open hands.
I had to zoom in the cameras so y'all can see the hands better.
Mm-hmm.
2 grabbing hands.
2 grabbing hands.
2
Jitsu hands.
Does he have a thumb up? No?
No.
Oh.
jitsu hands.
Needs to have a thumb up.
And 1 open hand.
That's his I got your hand.
And this is meant to hold the resin gun.
He comes with an open hand with a peg, which
Which
allows
is this.
you to hold that
And
thing.
there's a port on the bottom.
Where that peg goes into for his hand.
Okay.
And swapping the hands is very easy. While it can be a little bit fiddly due to these hinges here.
Come on, camera, zoom. Zoom in. And you're gonna rip his hand right off. Yep, you ripped it off. Yep, sure did.
See?
Yep, now he's got a nub.
But getting them back on is a bit tricky to do. And I actually did this off camera.
Yeah, because we get a clear view of the duct tape.
And I should have, like,
Paused it. Should have paused it. We just like, okay, well, we're going to do this just... Yeah. Okay. Excellent. And you know, I think that's one of the best things that you could do is just...
I'm gonna fast forward this just
He's
a
going to
little
fast
bit.
forward through duct tape. I think that's one of the best things to do is just get in there and mess it up as soon as you can. So this way you can start learning. You know, because the more you do it, the better you get with anything else in life. You know, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And
Yes.
and that's okay. This is self-reflection time. You know.
And this was before I couldn't figure out if I should have, like, pause the camera or try to do it real quick off camera.
So.
But now I learned that I should, like, pause the camera and do whatever with it.
Yeah.
And then come back to it and then hit record again.
It's a learning process with anything in life.
Sorry about that. I just had to get his hand in there.
That is awesome duct tape.
Anyway, he comes with 2 of these kunais.
That will poke your eye out with them. I mean, if you're not careful. I mean, look, they look pretty sharp. I don't know.
I think they probably are.
And finally, 3 interchangeable faces. One, which is his normal eyes.
And then
And
2.
in its sage mode.
And is what? Sage mode?
Sage mode.
Sage?
Yes.
You know that's a plant. That's like okay. Alright. Sage is something that you can eat that you put on food. But anyway, go ahead.
He comes with one face where he has the blue eyes and 2 faces where he has the orange eyes when he's in his sage mode. Because this version of Naruto that I got is the sage mode version.
Great, he's a plant. Sage.
And swapping the face is you pull down
You gonna pull his face off?
on the face.
You're gonna pull his face off. That's just mean. What did that little guy do to you?
There is a scene where you can pull down his face.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like you're working on it. Well, there we go. Duct tape
I will
again.
have to do this off camera.
There we go. Okay. Gotta do that off camera.
But this is not... There we go.
Look, there he goes. Look. Holy cow, he's got no... Oh.
See the 2 holes in the 2 pegs?
Yeah, the 2 holes and the 2 pegs. Yep. Alrighty. Hey, there he is. There he is. The sage. The sage. That's pretty mind-blowing. Okay. What are you doing now? You getting stuff together?
Yes.
Okay. I don't see no difference in the face. Did you put a new face on him? Or did you just stick the old one back on?
I think I just put the old one back on.
This figure is a huge improvement than the original Naruto. But like I said, he's not perfect. He has some flaws. Like the chest being limited and the paint on his toes is really messy. But it's still a great figure.
And I think...
And if you have this and the original,
Okay.
you can make like a shadow clump like in the anime. So I think that's all to say. So there you have SH Figuarts Naruto Sage Mode version.
How do you wrap it up?
Thanks for watching.
There you go. Thanks for watching. All right. That's.
And that was the reaction of the very first video
of this channel. You know, so that was the very first one. We'll take the camera, turn it around on us, and you. So that's it. That's it, y'all. That is the very first video from 2 years ago when he said, and I even asked him. I said, "Colton, do you want me in there?" He said, "No." I said, "Okay." I said, "Okay. Well, we won't bother you. This is yours," and stuff like that. And yeah, I said, "Okay."
So, yeah, that first video that you saw was my very first one, and yeah, as you've seen from the future videos that I've made, I've gotten a lot better at talking than what I have been before.
Yeah, I think it's.
But I still do stutter, but not all the time. Just sometimes.
I think self-reflection of the beginnings is very important. So this way you stay humble. You never forget where you come from, and that's very important to me. And no matter what you do in life, I mean, you know, I still remember my very first job anyway. So it's important from time to time to take a look back at the past so you don't forget where you come from and you stay humble.
Right.
Because that's important too. Because believe me, it's a journey that you're on. And everybody has their own separate paths to go.
And like you heard from my dad at the beginning of this video, we've been thinking about doing this back in 2008.
Yeah, it was a thought that was in my head. And it was just something that was just bouncing around, and I was like, but if you know the material, you know the stuff, you know this, you know that, you're actually a product from that era of that Generation X. That's my generation. It's Generation X.
And also, I've been like waiting. Well, I think I have been waiting for years and years for him to like say something about doing the YouTube channel.
So you can't change the past. What's happened. It's something that was like I said, a thought back then, but here we are today, you know. So it's a work in progress. And it's only going to get better. There's still a lot more things to do. I know that. He knows that. There's still a lot more stuff to learn. That we have to ask for some outside help because technology, I mean, you know, he probably knows more than me. Okay, you know, back in the 80s, I mean, the most thing we had were, I don't know, I could tell you some of the stuff that we had back then, and we thought that it was beyond technology, but look where we're at today. We just got finished doing the Optimus Prime Robosin that transforms itself. And yes, I did tell him, I was like, you know, one day technology is going to get so high up there, people are going to nail this. I said there will actually be a self-transforming robot from this toy line, because originally it's a toy line. The origins of it is actually a toy line, but it caught people's attention around the world, and it actually changed more dynamics than what we even understood at the time. And that's a whole other story in itself for the toy line. Because this toy line has emerged and it has surpassed what even a lot of people thought back then, how long this toy line would hang on. But it's a legend. It's a story that is so well wrote and orchestrated, and it's I don't think it's ever going to fade out. I think, in my mind, I think that this is going to go on and it's just going to keep reinventing itself over time. Now, the RoboSyn Optimus Prime, that's interesting because I don't know, but it would only make sense for them to make a Megatron. If not now, later on. And then who knows, they may be making more figures. I don't know. But this one Optimus Prime Transformer has already shown to people of the world that gears and sensors and stuff like that on this scale can do this. Then what's to say that we can't actually take a vehicle and make it self-transform? Now, that's good and bad in a way, you decide.
But we have seen another Optimus Prime Transformer that transforms by itself, but the only difference is that Optimus that we have seen at Target, because we have seen it at Target. The difference is with that one is it's remote control, which means if you want it to transform, you will have to use that remote thing. And it is like a lot. I think it is a lot cheaper to get compared to the very expensive RoboSyn Optimus.
Yeah.
That I got.
So.
But I'm not gonna get it and review it on my channel. I'm happy of what I got, which is the RoboSyn Optimus.
Later on, I want to do a review on the 1986 Transformers cartoon, the movie. I'll tell you where we was at, what we was doing, stuff like that when we was kids, and
You're gonna do a review of the 1986 Transformers the movie?
Yes. Later on down the road, because there's some things that we didn't even understand at the time. We knew there was something there, and we felt that it was more than a storyline. We felt that it was where technology was going and stuff like that. And I'm going to make a lot of references of what was going on at that time. But that's a story for another time, not right now. So, this is the channel, y'all. And it helps me spend time with my son. And there's other things that I do besides this. But this lets us have time together.
And helps me, of course, get my voice back.
Right, and he's been doing fine. He's been doing better. You know, he's still, and you can hear it in the videos of him, trying to find a word or trying to get it to come out, and that's okay. Because nothing in life is perfect. You just have to go with what's been dealt with you and work through it and work on it until you get it to where you understand it. And like I said, I don't want to get this into a mushy or anything like that review. This is my son. I love him. And I'm back in this channel. And I'm going to be there. And there's more stuff on the way. I just have to find the right open lines to get it done through. As far as where this thing is going, we don't even know yet. But we know it's on the path to somewhere. Now, somewhere is we just want to help with the autism community.
Like me.
Because we've been through it. Where it's stuff that you have to deal with, and it's a part of your world that you must deal with, and them and you and stuff like that. So that's one reason why we also do these reviews, because they help him. They let me get the time to spend with him. So I think that's about it. This is the very first review of Colton doing it. And when I asked him, I said, "Do you want me to help you?" You said no. I said, "Okay."
So now close off the video.
I think that would be good. I think we rambled on enough. I think that would be good. We rambled on enough. People do have other things to do and other stuff to do. But we do want to say thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm going to shut up. And I'm going to drink my cup of coffee.
So that was the reaction video of my very first YouTube channel, to show y'all how far I've come. And if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel.
Playlist, that's good.
And I think that's about it, so thanks for watching.